Don't let them fucking lie to you. Earl Smith was lynched in downtown Albany in broad daylight. There is no possible fucking way within the city limits of Albany, New York, that a black man went to a tree with a noose and a stool.
Oh my god.
Or a chair, or something to stand on, to be able to put the noose over the tree, put his head through the noose, and then kick out whatever he was standing on from underneath it. And they're gonna sit there and tell you it was a suicide?
What?
They're fucking lying.
Stop.
Racist I went to school in Cobleskill, and there were students that would brag about wanting to do a lynching in Cobleskill, which is less than a half hour from Albany, New York. Don't let them fucking lie to you.
Earl Smith. He was 58, a father, a grandfather, a man who had just been baptized. And on the morning of June 11th of 2025, his body was found hanging from a tree in Albany, New York. And before his family could even process what happened, before a single piece of footage was even reviewed, the police said there's no foul play. Public lynchings used to be community events in this country. People brought their children, smiled for photos, took pieces of the victim's body home like souvenirs. They mailed out postcards of our dead bodies. And those ropes, they didn't just kill, they warned, stay in your place. And when it wasn't public spectacle, it was a cover-up. You ever heard of Claude Neal in 1934? They tortured him for hours and dumped his body near the courthouse lawn. The sheriff, he said, oh, he must have made someone angry. You ever heard of Emmett Till? Of course you have. But how many names never made it into the textbooks because the authorities called them accidents or blamed it on the victim's own hands? And now, in 2025, after all the blood and the so-called progress, we're still here. A man was found hanging from a tree in broad daylight, and we're just told to accept it. So let's talk facts. There are 3 cameras in that area, but the footage, nowhere, not public, not reviewed. And the press has already moved on. Where else have you heard about this? Because a dead black man isn't news. It's routine. This isn't justice. It's the modern day lynching blueprint. Clean rope, quiet room, no questions. But we are not quiet people. We remember what they've tried to erase. We know what a hanging means. And we'll not forget Earl Smith.
See, you think I'm just posting just to be posting. You don't even realize this going on right up under your nose. Whole time, it ain't never stopped. If you really want to know what's going on, that's been going on, that ain't never stopped, text history, the 219-299-49. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama, and fight these facts. Say his name, man. Earl Smith. Where the video footage at?